Welcome to another Demarcation Media Lego set review. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Benny's Space Squad from the Lego Movie 2 line. This is the most sought after Lego Movie 2 set so far, I think. It actually took me a little bit to hunt this one down. So let's move in, take a quick look at the box, and then get it open because it is sealed. So we've got the Lego Movie 2 branding, and we've got Emmett and Lucy peeking out of the corner over here. You can see all the spaceman, the moon in the background is kind of interesting. There's a bunch of spaceships back here, a bunch of classic spaceships. And then, actually, you can't see Benny on the front until you go down to this corner where he's kind of really in the foreground, which is interesting because they don't usually do that. So that's cool. There's Benny. In the back, you can see the rover. They kind of have sort of two seats, I guess. One person kind of has to be perched up high, but yeah, two seats. And then the little space scooter. And then we have all the names. There's Kenny, Benny. The robot apparently isn't important enough for a name. And then Lenny, who has a pink suit, and then Jenny. So let's get this open because I'm really excited to get these space dudes out. I think we can probably get this open without a knife this time. Got a little push tab. One bag of parts. 2 bags of parts, instruction booklet, and that's it. Looks like there's a QR code if you want to scan this and look up the instructions. So yeah, let's speed this up and get these guys built. And we're done. There are the extras you get. I find this one kind of interesting. I've never had an extra one of these tire pieces. And the rest of them are just pretty typical. Some slopes, some tiles, a clip, and that's about it. So let's go take a look at the minifigures. So to start off, we have everybody's favorite classic spaceman, Benny. Benny remains mostly unchanged here. Since the last movie, he still has his little cracked little chin area. He's still got his scuffed up classic space logo. He's got a little radio so he can talk to his friends. He has a very nice face. I like that a lot. He has an alternate face. If things start to go wrong in their space exploration. Some blue air tanks. No print underneath the air tanks. Because, classic spacemen didn't have print on their backs. But, very cool. Very nice way to get Benny. So this is Kenny, apparently. I don't know if he's related to Benny or if he just happens to have a rhyming name. But he does. And he is actually really cool. He's got a little metal detector for, I don't know, detecting some rare space minerals or whatever. And this time his space symbol is pristine, nice and crisp and shiny. So apparently he has not been out in space as long as Benny, or out being played with as long. And he has a different helmet. See, no crack. So that's cool, and it is worth noting that this is an updated piece so that the chin strap is thicker so that you won't have it crack. So that's cool. His face is just a typical smiley face. No alternate. And again, no back printing, but he has some yellow air tanks. So that's cool. Next up is Jenny, who is all in white. She has, I don't know, some sort of freeze ray gun maybe. So that's interesting. And again, the nice pristine space logo, a nice uncracked helmet, no back printing. If you don't feel like having this be a girl, then just give the figure a different name, because there is nothing female specific about this figure, which was very nice of LEGO to keep it that way, because if they had changed it, that would have kind of broken the rules of, classic space people. And last, but most certainly not least, is Lenny the pink spaceman. Or maybe it's a girl? I don't know. It could be either. And who says a guy can't wear a pink spacesuit? Because this is a really cool pink. It's like borderline purple. It's very nice looking, very cool. I think it actually looks better in person than it does on camera. So that's cool. He has a wrench for repairs, and once again a nice classic space logo, another uncracked helmet, and just the simple smiley face. Pink air tanks, which is a first ever pink space helmet too. So this is very cool. It's nice to see a new color for the spacemen. I was too young for LEGO when... Actually, no, these guys were never in stores when I was a kid. I was not able to get classic spacemen. So I'm really happy to be getting this set because I can finally get some classic spacemen. So let's go take a look at the builds. Build number 1 is this little space robot, similar to the ones from Benny's Spaceship, and similar to some of the old, classic space robots. And it's pretty cool. Looks like it has a little disc for feet, so I imagine that it hovers. And because that's kind of like its little eye, it's a little antenna. Maybe Benny's little radio actually remote controls this dude. And the arms can be moved, but just be aware that there's nothing more than a stud connecting them, so you can break the arms off pretty easy. So yeah, that's a cool little build. Has some nice pieces, and yeah. Next, let's look at this next. This is like the space scooter thing, I guess. And it's really simple. It's just a couple wings and a little printed slope, actually, which is very nice. You've got like a rocket booster on the back, a little antenna, steering wheel, and let's see. Let's have Kenny drive this. You just stick a guy on there. Yeah, that's cool. Nice and swooshable. Looks like some little blasters on the front, I imagine, for shooting some asteroids or something, because these guys wouldn't shoot at each other, or they probably wouldn't even shoot at aliens. They're not the violent type. Last build, this little moon rover, which I'm pretty sure I saw in a couple other reviews that it's similar to some other set, but I'm not familiar with the classic space sets real well. So I'm just going to be judging it how it looks here, and I think it looks very nice. You can seat Lenny on there. There's kind of a bar light on the front. Some small wheels. I do know that the classic space rovers had kind of red tires, I think. So it's a little strange that they didn't do that here. But it looks good. There's some space on the back for equipment. You clip that on there. Clip that on there. That's good. And then you can have, like it showed on the box. Oh, apparently you can't put it on like that if you want another spaceman to sit. So we'll take that off, and voila, you have a pair of space buddies ready to go exploring. So there you have it. That is Benny's Space Squad. Lots of good stuff here. Some good pieces, good builds, amazing minifigures, and it's only $10. Yeah, you might be kind of like checking your ears, make sure I said that right. And yes, it is $10. $9.99. 4 minifigures, and let's see, what did it have? That's 68 pieces. That's really good. That is really, really good. And just at that price, I say go buy one right now. I'll wait. Do you get one yet? You might not have been able to because it's kind of flying off the shelves. So I definitely recommend you go grab one. If you're a Lego fan, if you're an adult fan of Lego who remembers classic space, fondly from their childhood, or if you're like me and never got a chance to get classic space and want to get a little army of classic spacemen easily, this is the set for you. Go buy it. I can't keep stressing that enough. Such a good set. Lego did an amazing thing here for all of us Lego collectors. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.